Hi.
Hello, everybody. Excited utterance here.
Yes.
Hello.
And Dolly
That's
Talk.
my name. Don't wear it out. And Dolly Talk is here. On my
Yes.
left, on my right. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I think it's on my left.
Other way.
What?
Whatever. Yeah, close enough.
Don't play with
I'm not.
me. You are. You
So,
are.
maybe.
Hello. Okay, so it's been a little while. Joel Guy Jr. has had his hands full.
Yes.
His hands full. He's been a bit busy. Been a bit of a busy boy,
Yep.
but he's back.
Yes.
Yeah, Halloween has happened. We're all a little bit tired
Yeah.
from all of the festivities.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
I have had. Well, I didn't have any little kiddies come to my house because they know better than that. Um,
Maybe
yeah.
Fred.
Okay, Fred is here. Oh, Fred, you've got a new
Oh,
you got a new little cookie. What's
zombie
it say?
flesh
It's
attack.
zombie something. Okay,
And hey,
nice.
Distant.
Distance here, and my 4 times champion, half Irish, is present.
No,
Nikki
Christine is
is
here.
here. Nikki is here. Hi guys, you. I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing better. Thank you, love. You are just. I
Oh,
feel
you're
like I
sweet.
can just count on you. You are just the coolest. I love you. And I haven't forgotten about your photo either. Onto that. Onto that. Christine. Christine. My sweet. My sweet. Hello. Nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Okay, now I feel like I need to put something up. Where is it? Content warning.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
He's mean.
because he's pretty nasty, this guy.
Well, like
Yeah. Maybe today might be a bit gross. I don't know.
him.
I was looking through, and again, this happened again because I'm like on the other side of the world, and when you guys are having your morning, that's when I'm sleepy, right? And so it got to, I don't know, 8, 9 p.m. my time last night, and I was going through the testimony for
Mm.
this live, and I'm like looking through witnesses and I'm watching it and I'm trying to come up with the questions for the quiz. And there was some really gross testimony, and I like, ugh. And I wanted to show it,
Yeah.
and I'm writing the questions for it. And then I was like, like that. And and then when I woke up, I was like, oh, this testimony's better. I like
Yeah.
this one better. And then I start to watch it and I start to write the questions for it, and then I fall asleep again. And I forget where we're at. And this happens a lot when I'm doing these, right? So, and then I forget which bit's which. And so I'm not even quite sure when I wake up what to show and what to not. And so I spent the last like 2 hours of waking time. So it's now 8:36 a.m. my time. And we're starting later than we usually do. Um, and I've sort of cut a bit. So I'm not sure. I think we're not showing quite the gross testimony that I was going to show. We might show that another day, but we are showing some fun stuff today.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Today is kind of what we've been waiting for. We're getting into a bit of the creepy notes today.
Ooh, goody.
Creepy
Let's.
notes. In fact, Sal, it'd be really cool if you could get out your creepy notepad
Thanks.
and we could do a little bit of comparison between your
Quote
handwriting and
notes.
Mr. Joel Guy
Oh
Jr.'s
boy.
handwriting. Actually, that'd be funny. Murph is here. Is Murph here? Where? Oh, hello. What you up to today, Murphy Turfy? Dropping in to say hi. Don't forget to drop it. Drop it like it's hot on the like. That'd be sweet. Thank you. You're not playing the game today, Murph, because I tell you what, there's some Murph-esque kind of questions.
Ooh.
Mm. You could give Harp Irish a run for her money. Tell you what, we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. Are those fecking hands? What fecking hands? What are you talking about?
All right, go ahead, Mr. Andrew.
Your Honor, my fault. I don't know how this quite occurred, but we published more photos than I gave.
Watch him.
He's got to clean his visor.
13 different. I've
Hey,
since
Nick.
printed out the remainder of those. I don't know if we want to late file those.
There you go,
additional
man.
photos. They couldn't remain the same numbers because we had
We got
subsequent exhibits after
Aw.
that.
Yeah, you can always,
Look at him.
like do 455A.
Look at him clean. He's so funny.
And he just got COVID.
How many extra do you say you had? 13?
13, Your Honor.
So where do you get them?
Oh, no, missed a spot. Hold on.
Did you say 512?
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
12 to 24.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yep. So is there any objection to add these other?
Yeah, you're here. We can start. Hey, I forgot to put a link out. Ugh.
I did on Discord.
Absolutely.
Oh, you did. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
You're trying to sleep. Why? Why are you trying to sleep? This is much more fun.
Yeah, David, you can join us if you want.
Yeah, come in. And don't be brain dead. Pay attention right now. The clues start now.
Why does he have a Hannibal
There's
Lecter
two options.
mask?
One is we can just move on with what we've got in the evidence. The other is if you want to move those
You
in.
turn it on. Turn up just a little bit.
events,
Is
Yeah.
we already showed
I
them.
can't turn it up. Sorry, I'll do it
Oh,
myself. But
To leave them out. Leave them in. Yeah. Is there any objection to these additional
Come
13?
on. Sorry.
yeah.
Hold on, Junior. Let me turn
Yeah, I
the
got
volume up.
So what are these?
Yeah.
supplement to? Which stack was it?
This was
I'm
Jeremy
taking-
T. Wall's photographs, Your Honor, and they were published on the overhead, but they weren't part of the package that was entered.
Yeah. So T-Walt did 481 through 510. That's the photos of Prince. Is that the ones you're talking about? Or is that Finch?
No, that was Finch. T. Watt was before, and he was a kind of a.
Oh yeah. Okay. So.
Can't wait for tomorrow. The defendant in his case is taking the stand.
T-Walt did 371 to 4. Yeah, you're right. 371 to 451.
Are they closed
And that
captions?
was photos mostly of blood. but
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and let you file those and introduce them, but I'm going to give them separate numbers, be 512 through 525.
512 through 525.
Sweet, thank you.
All right. Ready, Jennifer? All right. Bring it in.
Sir, I think you missed a spot.
Okay, watching him clean that visor was so like Fat Mr. Bean. That was hilarious. I love that. That was great.
All right, everyone, you may be seated. Does the state waive the call, jury? Defense waive the call? Welcome back, folks. Hope you had a good lunch. One bit of housekeeping in case you're keeping score on your exhibits. When Officer T-Walt was testifying, you may have remembered we had a group of exhibits that were numbered 371 through 451. They purported to be photographs from inside the home at Golden View Lane. You saw actually more pictures on the screen than were in that initial pack. And so I've decided to add 13 additional exhibits from that same series. You've already seen the photographs, but we actually didn't give them numbers. So now exhibits 512 through 525 are additional photos that should have accompanied exhibits 371 through 451. All right, so we're ready to resume the state's proof. General, if you please officially call your next witness.
Rachel Sandlin.
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in the case now on trial will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Help you God.
I do.
Please have a seat, and you may remove your mask once you're seated.
Could you state your name for the record, please?
Officer Rachel Sandlin.
In November of 2016, were you working for the sheriff's office?
Yes, I was.
And were you assigned to the forensics unit?
Yes, I was.
And did you work the scene of the Guy homicides?
Yes, I did.
Can you briefly describe what you did in response to your call there?
I was one of the original responding forensic officers. I photographed several items in the scene, the scene throughout. Okay. The entirety of the scene, photographed the entirety of the scene, as well as several items of evidence throughout, assisted in collecting those items of evidence. and on that day, majority just that, but then responded several other days as well to continue collection of evidence and photographing.
And on November the 30th of 2016, did you have an opportunity to review some property that had been confiscated in the property division of the sheriff's office?
Yes,
And did you take photographs of articles that you inventoried
What?
at that time?
I did. In our forensic lab.
All right.
Sorry.
And did you go back to Golden View at a later date, December the 1st, 2016?
Hey, food fairy.
And what did you do when you were there on December the 1st?
On December the 1st, I responded to Cedar Bluff Towing.
I'm
as well as the
bronzed.
scene back at Golden View.
Hey, how are you?
But as far as the scene at Golden View, I continued to photograph additional items in the scene.
Took a lunch break,
and
went back.
Continued to collect additional items of evidence
Okay.
from the scene.
On December the 3rd, 2016, did you visit a location on
Is that her
Hillside?
stomach growling?
I did.
And
Who?
can you tell the jury what you
I don't know. I
did
just
when
heard
you went to,
someone's stomach growling.
that residence? Was that the residence of Michelle Dennison Tyler?
Yes.
Can you tell the jury what you did
Gross.
when you responded to her
Um,
house?
On the day of arriving at the 3824 Hillside Terrace Lane with Detectives McCord and Sanders. I
That's the way,
photographed
distant. Try and
individuals
think of
at
the
the residence.
questions.
As well as photographing some items of evidence there.
Okay. Did
And
you also
collected DNA swabs.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Also collected DNA swabs from individuals at their residence.
All right. And then I want to direct your attention to December the 6th of 2016 and ask you if you further photographed evidence that was collected in property at the sheriff's office.
I did. I arrived at the property unit, the Knox County Detention Facility, the property unit, and photographed additional items of evidence that had already been collected.
May I approach the witness? Mr. Sandlin, I believe that you have I want to show you the next number. 526. These are 11 photographs, and I would like you to look through those and tell me if you recognize this. Are those yours?
Yes.
Okay, and can you tell the jury who was with you when you were collecting these, when you were taking these photographs?
On which day? Oh,
On the 28th.
On the 28th. The entirety of everyone who was with me, or just a,
Yes.
okay. There were, several people there that day. Officer Sandy Campbell, Sergeant Mackenzie Alleman, Detective McCord was there.
Fair to say that all of you were working together?
Yes,
And would you describe this as a simple scene or a complex scene?
quite a complex scene.
And could Your Honor please publish these photographs that she has identified as being her own? We're going to go through these very quickly, and just if you could just
525 should be the next round. Yeah, 524. 525 is what?
536.
can you describe what is depicted in that photograph?
This would be the exterior view of the residence.
Jesus, dude.
At 11434 Golden View Lane.
Next photo. And the next one?
This is an area.
Yeah,
directly
that's
to your
perfectly
left,
normal to have a
behind
hammer out
garage
like
at the
that.
Residence, sort of
Hammer
type
time.
area.
Okay. And were these articles taken into evidence and later inventory?
Yes,
Next photo. Including the wallet and the wallets that you see.
correct. Later inventoried and photographed.
And I want to ask you to please tell the jury
Hot.
what this photograph depicts.
This would be the stovetop display on the stove in the kitchen to the right of your entry in the, from the garage area. And it's just depicting the state of the stovetop and positions of the knobs and such as I arrived to it and photographed it initially.
The next photo. Does this
Same,
indicate that the stove is in operation when you were there?
Yes, there's on the previous photo, there's a like the hot cooktop light, and then this is the other side of that, and appears to be in the on position.
Okay. Okay. And next photo. And could you describe what this photograph depicts?
This photograph is door that leads out to an exterior in the living room area.
Is there a space heater that's also depicted in this photo?
Yes, there to the right of the door.
Okay. And do you recall whether or not that space heater was operating when you first arrived on the scene?
I do not recall right off. I believe I have closer photographs of that space heater to determine.
Did you see animal waste or signs that, I hope it's animal waste, but did you see
There
signs
appeared
of
to be
animal
some
waste on the
waste.
carpet?
Yes, and I believe I have additional closer photographs of that. But yes, as you can kind of see in the photo there.
Next photo. And did you note the temperature?
It's getting hot in
how's
here.
the house feel to you over there?
Ew.
Hey, Stephanie.
To me personally, it
Gross.
felt.
Hey, Stephanie.
But it is our standard practice to photograph temperature, and so on
Rawr.
whatever installed thermometers and such. And I believe there were 2 in that area, or 1 in that area and 1 upstairs.
Okay.
But yeah,
And so you
so that's our initial photograph of the scene before anything is.
next photograph. And is this another
Oh.
thermostat in the house?
Yes,
And what does the temperature read on that thermostat?
94 degrees.
Okay, next photograph. Now, did you go into the upstairs area of the house?
I did.
You were there, and did you go into what appeared to be a bedroom?
Hey, I have the
I
same
did.
bed. I have the
What's
same
your
sheets
photograph?
Yes,
And what does that depict?
a
on my
laptop
bed.
computer lying on the bed in the open position as it was found.
And was that confiscated?
Yes,
Next photograph.
Like those are
And can you
identical to my
describe
bedroom
what is
sheets
depicted
right
in this
now.
photograph?
this is in that same bedroom. The dresser area in that bedroom appear to be gloves, some cards that were later inventoried and photographed further.
And the jug to the left of the screen, what was that article?
Hello, David Helm.
That is the
You're new here.
Did you collect it?
we did yes.
Next photograph. And this next photograph, does that depict a close-up of the cards that you
Ooh,
photograph?
write his number down.
Yes.
Oh,
prior
it
to
already
the-
expired,
and then,
damn it.
There's further photographs, lab photographs of them.
all right,
I would think so.
photograph? Okay. Now, we're going to move on to November the 30th, when you went to the
Jesus, David.
What's this, David? What are you on about?
Okay, let's start those. Hanford show witness. And where did we leave off? 536.
Oh, David's really
And there are 12 photographs.
spicing the chat up.
Actually, we had a case like that here in Australia.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But it was not just a wife, it was a wife and 2 sisters, like sister-in-laws. There was a sister soup, basically.
Sure, man.
Yeah. All ended up green and
Ugh.
it was left there for quite a while.
Yes.
What was that last number, Judge?
547 to 549.
That's to continue seizing the evidence and to
Would you press pause for a moment, please, Dali, if you
Yeah.
don't mind? Just would like to stop for a commercial
As
break.
long as we don't look desperate. We want them to think we'll take their help, but we don't need it.
It's just hard to accept that it's really come to begging.
Sometimes it's the only way to stay in the game.
Please tell your friends about this show.
Thank you. That was David's.
Since David is in chat, I thought that was a nice time for that. Like and subscribe to Dali Talk.
Thank you.
Thank you, David, for that lovely ad for Dali Talk. And now that's permanently in my
what does this photograph depict?
my stash of video clips.
The label that we've created in our system to track all of our evidence, and item number 9, the purse and contents, including money.
Okay. Next, and it indicates,
Ooh,
if we go back,
The Good Life. Dr.
where it
Oz.
was found and
Correct. Yes. Location of recovery,
think we've
officer recovered, date and time recovered.
right next photo.
I think we've decided
What does this depict?
she's
That would be
Brianna
everything
Tarth.
removed from the bag, just an overall photograph before photographing the contents in detail.
Remember that time he tried to run for senator, and he
Just
lost
an
to
overall
him?
view into the item
Dr.
before
Oz.
removing any items and photographing them in detail as well.
Next number.
Oh,
And he,
The wallet.
I do know who
removed,
Dr.
from
Oz
the
is.
yeah,
Previous purse.
Okay. Next number.
and he lost to a guy that had a stroke and couldn't
Opened out,
talk.
just kind of an inside view of that checkbook.
Next number.
Just a further spread out view of what exactly was in there.
And did those appear to be deposit
Yes.
Hey,
deposit tickets,
Bobby.
yes.
forms?
I saw you on someone's channel.
Once those
Oh.
deposit tickets are removed, just an overall view of the
Was it Shanigram?
checkbook there, viewing the last
Next number.
slip on there.
Did you actually find any checks in that
Hey, Marco.
wallet or in the checkbook? They would have been photographed had you found
Yes.
them, right? Okay. And can you describe what this photograph depicts?
You should go hang out with
Crime
me.
paper
He loves
in the purse
trains.
before removing it to see further detail.
Okay. Next number.
That
The
same item of
locomotive
paper,
kind.
just laid out for a better photograph.
Okay.
It
You've got a
appears to
little-
be a grocery list, common grocery
Meme
list.
loves
Yeah,
trains
read
so
what's on the
much.
grocery list.
He like hates us all
beer,
so much. He
bacon,
wants to
sausage,
just like kill
Ben
us with
Jerry's
trains.
pistachio, dog snacks, Gain, OxyClean, and stain remover.
Okay. Next number.
A Walmart receipt
Okay.
from the purse.
Enlarge that. Yeah. And that was found in the purse. Is that correct?
Correct.
And
God, used to be
can
so
you read the
cheap.
date on that receipt
11/26/16,
and the timestamp.
12/18,
And where did that
Thank you, Biden.
receipt originate? What's store?
Walmart. It would be Walmart at Parkside Drive
Thank
in
you.
the Turkey Creek area.
Next number.
Seriously, hair mousse for $2.97. Oh,
That's just a close up of the same thing. Is that
Correct.
right?
Paper
The date and time
towels.
usually
Next
just
Is that
get
it?
some ribs for $8.
And
For
can you just
Christ's
leave
sake.
the lights down, Judge, because I've got several more that we're gonna. And we left off at.
Yeah, you can't even get ground beef for $5 a pound.
I'm gonna.
Yes, Christine, congratulations. That's really great.
Before you came in to testify.
Oh no, I think that receipt was her lunch order.
Authenticates these photographs as the ones that you took. I'm
They had
Was
gonna-
it?
No.
Oh, she ate a
I'm
lot of
just- yeah.
sausage then.
Yeah, she just
Tons.
ate $200.
So much sausage.
Yes.
Next three, so that's gonna be.
Why is he raising his hand like a child in school?
Hi, Cypher Warrior. Are you new to which chat are you in at the moment, Cypher Warrior? Are you in I think you must be in sales chat.
And can you identify this?
Welcome.
That's a picture.
That is the laptop computer collected from the scene
Okay.
on the 28th.
Next number.
The attached drive as depicted in the original scene photos as well.
Okay. And did you detect any reddish brown staining on this article?
Yes, there appeared to be
Okay. Next
just a
number.
very small amount.
Is that a closer depiction?
Yes.
And that would be exhibit 552. And so we'll look at 553 next and through
Look at that speck of blood. Guilty.
54.
Well, it's bigger than Zach's.
Here's much. Much. At least it looks like a speck of blood.
Yeah.
Evidence.
At least you can see it.
That would be item 92, as well as the general description of the item of evidence of collection location, officer recovering, and date and time as well, and then location of recovery.
Okay. And is that location the guest bathroom in the residence?
Correct. The upstairs hallways.
Really,
hallway
David
bathroom.
Helm? You don't say.
can you tell the jury what this photograph depicts?
Just upon
Yes,
opening the
Mads,
bag
it's a
itself, just
pool
an
of blood.
overall photograph of the contents inside before photographing anything in further detail.
And the next
What is that?
photograph is 555.
Oh,
What does
gross.
that photograph depict?
A container of red skin potato salad from the Walmart deli.
Okay, and again, that was found in the guest bathroom in the Walmart bag
Correct.
on the,
Yes.
on the kitchen, on the
Kentucky.
counter in the bathroom. Is that correct?
Correct. In the hallway bathroom. Yes.
Okay. Now I want to direct your attention to exhibit 556, I think.
Marco.
And ask you if
You
can
just-
identify this.
You just got that right.
Item 37, collected by Officer Campbell. Again, just an overall, like our description label
Okay,
with
where-
contents.
What are you,
These items.
what's the location of this?
So these items are in the foyer floor, the main entry to the home. Grocery items that were found there at that front door inside of the residence.
Okay, next number, which would be 557. And what does that photograph depict?
An open bag and then an overall view of the contents inside before any further photographs are taken.
And does that appear to be luncheon meat?
It does.
Okay.
Appears to be smoked
Now-
turkey breast.
Direct your
Not just
attention to
potato
this
salad,
photograph, which was
luncheon
552.
meat too,
Was
Harpo.
that also found in the foyer?
Correct. In the
Oh, this is in the
groceries,
foyer.
sausage,
Sorry.
chicken,
That's a normal place to
Could
keep
that
it.
also be described as a perishable item?
Yes.
The next
As
number
many
is
of the items were in the groceries.
559.
3 packs of bacon, again, amongst those grocery items in the foyer.
560.
Again, just an overall view of what is in that evidence bag before further detailed photographs. So,
561.
appears to be Ben & Jerry's pistachio ice cream and Mayfield Brown Cow's ice cream. Again, perishable items found in the groceries.
And we'll go on to the next.
What's wrong with
exhibit.
that?
Again, these are things that you photographed on November the 30th of 2016. Is that correct?
Yes, inside the forensic lab.
All right. So can you tell us?
Where do you store your
is
potato
depicted in
salad?
Exhibit 562.
Look,
It's
I
a
wouldn't be
maroon
surprised,
backpack.
MLS. He goes around talking shit about people.
Just an overall view of that maroon
That
backpack.
David
before
Helm
any contents or photographs
gets in people's
were
chats.
removed.
I've seen him.
And 560.
He's nasty.
Just an open view
Bit of
of
a
the front zipper pocket
troll.
and the contents as they lay.
564.
Mm.
Close up just to depict that there is appears to be a calculator in that pocket.
565.
That calculator removed and an overall photograph of it.
566.
The calculator has
Nothing.
removable cover, so that cover is removed and
That's
just
what
an
I'm
overall
saying.
view of.
It's efficient,
calculator.
Mads.
Exactly.
567.
No, you only have so much
an
time to get
overall view
ready.
of the larger pocket of the backpack opened and.
Oh
photographed.
wait, let's
568.
instruction manual for residential
close-up
gas
view
water
of,
heaters.
What appears to be an instruction manual in the backpack for a residential gas water heater.
Just realized it's coming up on 1 year since I bought my water heater, and I still haven't installed it.
Turn that up right.
Really?
Yeah.
We have cold showers, do you?
No, my old one still works, but it's starting to leak.
Is that just a part of the same document?
Yes, an anatomy of the gas water heater.
I have a lot of cold
570.
showers.
Did you look
Sure
at
you
the
do.
date and timestamp on that?
Yes,
And what is
because
that?
it appears to be a printed out item. So
Ah,
we photographed that. or
good
I photographed
days.
that,
And
and
what
that
is
would
was a
be
good
November
time.
23rd, 2016 at 4:12 p.m.
and Trump
We'll
is
go to
going to be
571.
president.
You've really got to steam a
Again, another
trail,
overall view of the items within the
sometime.
larger pocket of the
MLS,
backpack.
like David Helm says.
And can you describe what you see in that photograph?
There were multiple books and a notebook with a pen.
All right. Going to go to 572. Can you describe what this
This would be
photograph
that black.
depicts?
Excuse me. This would be that black notebook from the large pocket of the backpack laid out.
Thank you. God.
Mads,
doesn't
there's
help.
shit in the air everywhere, right?
Just an open view.
Let's
of
just
what
accept it
appears to be the first item of
and move
content.
on.
Madness and medicine. Zinru Jiang, TA. I'm just curious. Okay,
And,
sorry.
just a syllabus appears for a class, madness and medicine.
And is there a time, any way to distinguish the time for this? Under syllabus, is there a date?
Yes, syllabus from fall 2016.
Okay, 573.
Appeared to be mathematical homework or
Oh,
problems, math
Joel's
problems.
Joel's a smarty
574.
pants.
At like a standard Scantron type sheet for test taking. And
575.
a blue book from a co-op bookstore in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Excuse me.
All right. 576.
Bookstore.
Turn that around.
Oh, for
These would be
fuck's
the
sakes,
items in
woman.
the large pocket of the backpack, laid out for display. Since they're once you open it, there were multiple.
Yeah, how
books and
about you
things,
like
so,
rotate it so we can
everything
see the
from
books?
Well, and the
Yeah, that'd be
calculator
nice.
from the front pocket, everything from the backpack laid out in an overall view to see the contents.
So that picture depicts the contents of the backpack.
Correct.
577.
So he's like that dude from that show you.
Close up,
You
the
know,
umbrella
show
and the,
you.
calculator from the backpack and a
Like
couple
Like
of
the
the
book
books.
guy.
578.
Oh yeah.
A cord and mouse and a couple of the books from the backpack. Just again, some close-ups.
579.
What they fought for.
Close-up of the notebook from the backpack.
580.
It's not the only photo of him that's like that.
From the backpack.
Here we go.
Can you increase the size?
This is what we came for.
And you've got a screen. Would you read from your screen, please? What is depicted on this page? The photograph you took.
Yes. Get killing knives. Quick. Multiple. Get
Is that
carving.
quick or is that
Quick.
QUI? Is that a C or is it an E?
Quiet. Yes, it could be. Yes. I'm sorry. There appears to be an ET. Yes.
Oh.
Multiple. Get carving knives to make small pieces. Get sledgehammer. Crush bones. Bring blender and food grinder. Grind meat.
Keep going.
Makes
Get
sense.
bleach. Denature proteins. Get plastic bin for denaturation process.
Keep going.
Does not matter where they're killed. Just get rid of bloody spots to prevent evidence of time of death, not the mattress or the couches.
I think this
Get
goes
rid
to
of bodies
premeditation.
inside house. There and my DNA already there. And then there's a part that's scratched out. Open up doggy door to provide entryway.
Mm.
Can you make that?
It appears he needs to be, I can't make out that word, not intruder.
Next line.
Flush chunks down toilet, not garbage
Oh, God.
disposal. Get plastic sheeting for disposal process. And then the part that's crossed out, get hollow point bullets just in case. Will be seen buying bullets. Just use computer room gun. Check to make sure there are bullets. Last resort. He's not alive to claim her half of the insurance. Money. And then an arrow. All mine. 500,000. Flood the house. Covers. Forensic evidence. Turn heater up as high as it goes. Speeds decomposition. Bleach reacts with luminol, just like blood. Douse area with bleach. Big sprayer. Lie. Trash compactor. Body gives time of death. And an arrow. Alibi.
Alibi.
Don't have to get rid of body if there is no forensic evidence on the body. His fingerprints and DNA.
Next photograph. Would be
I love
581,
that.
581.
Alibi.
And if we could enlarge that and just read from the photo, please.
Minimize things I touch throughout visit. Wear gloves and socks to prevent fingerprints and footprints. Drop something down the garbage disposal to break it. Get him on the ground fixing it. Kill him with the knife. Clean up mess from him before she gets home. Kill her with knife. There's a part that's crossed out. Kill dog after.
Aw.
What's
And
written
then-
above that?
Leave alive.
Fingerprint.
Can't read. Are you able to zoom in there?
Okay. And
It appears to be fingerprints.
okay.
And then take dog with you. I can't read the first word. Him
It's like
with
me
him.
reading the manuscript.
Okay. The next line.
Place her in shower, and then with dog appears to be crossed out. Turn on hot water and point at her to get rid of forensics. Remove her clothes and take them with me for disposal. Place him in plastic bin and use it to get him into the upstairs bathroom. Cut off his arm and plant his flesh under her fingernails.
Oh,
Place
clever.
her hand with his DNA so that his DNA is not washed away by the shower.
That's why you let the
Use
hands
sodium
out.
hydroxide to destroy his soft tissue and soften bones for transport. Baste once every hour to accelerate. Flush sodium hydroxide down the toilet. Wash out bin with handheld shower head and then direct handheld into toilet to flush everything out of the pipes and into the public waterway. Douse killing rooms, kitchen with bleach. Place hair curler with flammable paper and flammable containers of gasoline in 4 locations. His killing room, her killing room, his bathroom, her bathroom. Wipe down areas near killing rooms and bathrooms. Turn heaters up to 90 degrees to melt fingerprints and dry everything. Set her phone to send me a text message late Sunday to prove that I was in BR and she was alive, in quotation marks. Leave, and I can't read the word that's marked out, through front door and wipe down doorknobs. Timer for flammables set for Friday at 10 a.m. Sunlight masks fire, but not smoke. Everyone at work, so they can't report it.
I'm going to show you photograph 582 and ask you to, next one, if you can enlarge that, just read what is depicted in this photograph.
Ultraviolet light shows fingerprints. Check mail before leaving. To get rid of blood, use peroxide. And there's an arrow stating hemoglobin pointed at peroxide and bleach, and then an arrow DNA pointing at bleach.
Okay. And photograph 583.
It appears to be titled Destruction of Bodies.
Jesus, dude.
And then composition of body, 20% fat, 20% protein, 55% water, and 5% other compounds.
Could I have just a second, Judge? Can you turn the lights up?
She needs just a second to get over the fact that he's such an idiot. Wow.
Go ahead. We're ready. 584.
It appears to be titled Assets. Her assets, her life insurance, 500,000, possibly more with double indemnity. With him missing / dead, I get the whole thing. All her other assets are joint. Go to him if missing, unknown if he is dead. His assets includes all joint property if missing. When he gets all joint property, also gets joint debt. Knoxville house, homeowner's insurance, possibly, but probably worthless after fire. Owe 100,000. The Sir Gowensville house, appraised at 400,000 plus, worthless with Renee on property. Her car, his SUV, and that seems to be bracketed, not paid for. His boat, his old truck, and that seems to be bracketed with paid for. His 401k, 80,000, possibly less after. Zoom in on that word.
Can you zoom in? Could it be taxes?
It very well could be, yes.
Okay.
Could be.
And the next line.
He could possibly have savings and or investment accounts.
Okay. So the next exhibit would be 585. I'm sorry, next number. Okay. Oh, that was okay. Next. Okay. Okay. I'll find the folder for. I could have just a second, Judge. Now, Officer Sandlin, you were at Golden View on November the 28th and in the subsequent days. And based upon what you just read, did you find evidence at the scene that corresponded with things that were noted in that writing?
Yes.
And did you think about that when you were doing this inventory search and when you discovered this notebook?
Yes, the backpack was collected as is, and then later, obviously, photographed in the lab. And upon reading the things in that backpack, they corresponded to several of the items that were collected by us
And
throughout the
observed
house.
by you.
Yes, observed and collected. Correct. Yes, as
Now-
well as observe the temperatures and such that photographs.
Okay. Now I want to direct your attention to the next days, which would be December the 1st, 2016. And I'm going to show you exhibit 586. Is it 585? Oh, because that was the same one. That's right. Okay, 585. And ask you if you can identify this.
Oh, it's a
This
fireplace.
is a photograph of the fireplace in the living room area at the Golden View address.
Do you know? What will go on? And was there a reason that you took a picture of this?
Upon returning to the house after, this is the.
Well, let me show you the next photograph, which would be
Okay.
exhibit 586. And
So just an overall view, then the fireplace before observing any sort of its condition.
okay, were you aware of whether or not the pilot light was on when officers first went into the scene?
I am not aware.
Okay. And the next number would be 587. And what is that a photograph of?
That is the water heater. It is in the upstairs area in one of the bedrooms in a closet.
Now, on December the 1st, did you have an opportunity to go to Cedar Bluff Towing?
I did.
And what was the purpose of that visit?
That was to photograph a red Kia Sportage bearing Tennessee tag King 1898 Union.
Isn't it Sportage?
And did
Isn't
you know
it a
that's
Kia
the,
Sportage?
Lisa Guy's vehicle?
I think
Yes.
Sportage.
Okay.
You guys call it
And,
Sportage.
I could publish exhibit 588.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
I always get. And what does this exhibit 588 depict?
Just an overall view of said vehicle.
Okay. And exhibit 589?
An open door view of the driver and passenger seat.
Sportage.
Just describe it. I mean, what is your process? when
Yes,
you're
it's
photographing a car?
Sportage.
What do you do?
I photograph the entirety. I walk around the vehicle and photograph the entirety of the exterior of the vehicle,
Oh,
and then
nice seat
open
covers.
each door and just kind of
Very
photographing
classy.
an overall view of the inside of the vehicle from each angle of the doors, the condition of the vehicle, what items may be in the vehicle, just an overall views before doing a more
We
thorough
sound posh. Yeah, that's right.
photograph.
And so that's the front
Sportage.
interior of Lisa Guy's vehicle.
Correct.
And so exhibit 590, you could describe what this photograph depicts.
That would be the rear
Do
interior.
you drive
of,
one?
The same vehicle.
Really?
And exhibit 591,
Items in the floorboard of the vehicle.
okay. And did you collect those items? Did you look through them?
Sportage.
Look through them, which
The
would
bag?
be depicted in photographs. Yeah. Yes.
Let me show you exhibit 592.
So receipts from those items.
Aw.
So did you find those receipts inside the bags that was in the rear interior of Lisa Guy's car?
Yes.
Okay. And if we could enlarge these a bit. And Officer Sandlin, could you
Go and
note-
enlarge them.
We get that large enough. Can you note they're from PetSmart? Is that right?
Correct.
Oh,
Is that
PetSmart.
also on
Okay.
Parkside area.
God, it used to be so cheap.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, inflation is awful. Like prices have
And down at the bottom, if you could just note the
doubled
When did she
basically
get-
in recent years.
and the times.
What did she get for
First, start with the
560?
one on the left.
November 26, 2016 at 11:26 a.m.
Okay. And to the right.
November 26, 2016 at 11:23 a.m.
So she appears to have made a couple of purchases just a few minutes apart. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right.
No.
Now, on December 3rd,
I once had a mentally challenged man work at Smart with me. And
Really?
he one time ran over and I guess he thought he was dancing, but he was kind of like
Anderson
humping
Tyler's
me
house.
from
Is that
behind.
correct?
The 3824.
He was
Hillside
pumping you
Terrace
from
lane.
behind.
Pumping.
And
Yeah, it was
did you take
incredibly
photographs here?
disturbing.
I did.
And
My coworker
we've
just
seen
like
these
pretended to
photographs, is that
sob
right?
in the corner,
Just-
Correct. Yes.
I showed you these.
and my manager just
I think
looked
we're at
over, saw it,
exhibit
and just walked away.
593, and I want to show you exhibit 593 and ask you if you
Right.
recognize these photographs that were taken on.
That was violated.
Okay, let's stop it here.
Ooh, she's
Um,
cute.
Reason being, because they're about to show children's faces, and I have no clue why.
Hmm.
All right, and I know they broadcast it already, but I don't really want to rebroadcast it. So that is his half sister, but they're about to show his nieces and nephews, like
Hmm.
straight up. And I'm like, what?
So you want me to
Why?
just skip over that?
No, we're done. It's cool.
Oh,
So anyway, we are going to add that to stage, and I am
oh,
ready.
okay. Is this all the questions you had?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Everyone get into my chat. Quickie, quick. Let's go. Let's
Mm,
go.
Make
Let's
sure
go.
you're in EU's
Let's
chat.
go. Yes. Let's go. We are counting down. We're counting down. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I've never seen any trial where they have just like showed straight up pictures of minors like that.
Yeah.
I found that very odd. Like, they were happy to blur out all the gory pictures and then just kids' faces just out there. It's like, phew, okay. Anyway, everybody, ready? Have you got your notes? Do you think you are going to be able to knock half Irish off her perch or not? Or am I going to have a 5 times champion? What do you think? Half Irish, are you ready to defend? David, are you here in chat? Or do you have your two accounts here in chat? Are you going to try with 2? Notes, yes, half Irish notes. Or do you use notes, or do you just go with your memory? Is that how you do it? Because I think whatever you do, it's working. It is working. So I'm just gonna hide this for a second. 20 seconds to go. Make sure you're in. Make sure you are in, everybody.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Ready?
Come on down.
Okay, I got no looping. No looping. All right, 2, 1. Okay, so judge allowed extra exhibit numbers to be added in the beginning of the day. The numbers were, number 1, 512 to 525, 2, 481 to 510, 3, 371 to 451, or 4, 12 to 24. He said it a few times, guys. Judge allowed extra exhibit numbers to be added in the beginning of the day. The numbers were 512 to 525, 481 to 510, 3, 371 to 451, or 4, 12 to 24. Have a guess if you don't know. Tick tock, 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 tick. Let's see what people think. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's taking a while. This is
Hmm.
awkward.
This is awkward, but I haven't frozen or anything, so should be fun. So the next question in 8, 7, 6, 5. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Why isn't it giving us who's winning? We got it. Hey, it didn't give us. All right. A magazine was shown to have been in Lisa Guy's handbag. Was it 1, The Good Life, 2, Real Simple, 3, Prevention, or 4, Bon Appetit? A magazine was shown to have been in Lisa Guy's handbag. Was it 1, The Good Life, 2, Real Simple, 3, Prevention, or 4, Bon Appetit? I suppose we'll find out about the other question at the end.
And make sure
Who
your
knows?
EU stream or link's pinned.
Yep.
On mine.
7, 6, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if it works this time. I'm paying good money for this. Better work.
It might
I'll be
be
putting-
YouTube.
Come on, compute. Compute. Why? What's
It must
wrong with
be
you?
YouTube.
It could be, or it could just be the actual software.
Yeah.
Maybe it's updated something. I don't know, but we'll find out at the end, I suppose. Maybe it's just, maybe this is, they've done a thing to it and we don't find out until the end. It's annoying. Okay, what flavor Ben & Jerry's ice cream did Lisa Guy have on her list? 1, pistachio, 2, PB&J, 3, cookies and cream, or 4, cookie dough? What flavor Ben & Jerry's ice cream did Lisa Guy have on her grocery list? 1, pistachio, 2, PB&J, 3, cookies and cream, or 4, cookie dough? It doesn't look like we're going to find out, people, until the end. And we will find out. But it seems to be doing trickery with us, playing sorcery with us. Computing. Da, da, da. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
How rude.
I know, right?
Yeah. Jerks.
Jerks. Oh, Bobby, you think YouTube changed the chat system?
Yeah, maybe.
The word game wasn't working for Baker's channel the other day. Which of these items were not found in Chopper Joel's backpack? 1, some gloves. 2, an umbrella. 3, a computer mouse. 4, a water heater manual. Which of these items were not found in Chopper Joel's backpack? 1, some gloves. 2, an umbrella. 3, a computer mouse. Or 4, a water heater manual. Really, Bobby? It wasn't even sending your chats. That's weird. God, I hope it gives us a thing at the end.
I don't know if it will.
I'll
Well, I'm sure everybody will
cry.
understand.
I'll cry, and I'll put in like a what do you call it? A ticket with the provider of this Cutie Chat because I paid for it. I paid for it.
Maybe they'll give you a free month.
Maybe, but then I'll be like, oh, my subs came along and they played the game and they spent time, and I'll be sad. I'll be a sad Aussie.
You did all the work making this.
I know. And I'll be a sad Aussie.
I'm sure we all understand.
But that's not fair. Joel Jr. intended to use what to crush bones? 1, sledgehammer. 2, multiple knives. 3, food grinder. 4, blender. Joel Jr. intended to use what to crush bones? 1, sledgehammer. 2, multiple knives. 3, food grinder. Or 4, blender. Really? I mean, come on. Like, got to give it to him. At least he thought about how to get rid of the bones.
I mean, he did
Like-
have a plan.
He had a plan. He
He thought
shouldn't
it
have written
out.
the plan down.
Well,
But he
you
had a
got to make sure
plan.
you trust the plan.
Yeah, distant. You did all this work. YouTube shame. I will actually, yeah, Bobby, you know what I'll do? If this doesn't work, I'll go back once live chat is loaded back up. I'll go back and I'll go through and I'll work out
No.
who won. I'll do my own damn leaderboard. I'll do my own damn leaderboard because I'm a graphic designer. I can do it myself.
That's true.
Can do it myself. Joel Jr. intended to be careful to avoid getting blood spots where? 1, mattress and couches. 2, his fingernails. 3, the dog. 4, carpet. Joel Jr. intended to be careful to avoid getting blood spots where? 1, mattress and couches. 2, his fingernails. 3, the dog. 4, carpet. It's funny that he actually said that he wanted to avoid getting blood spots somewhere. Like, really, dude? You left the biggest damn mess. He got them everywhere.
Well, everybody has a plan till they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, you silly
even,
man.
He even got some on the charger cable. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was everywhere.
Well, we can't all be Dexter.
No. It was everywhere. Dear me. All right. It's even running slower than usual. Joel Jr. planned to have his mom send him a text message to prove he was in Baton Rouge when? 1, late Sunday. 2, late Saturday. 3, late Monday. Or 4, late Friday. This is pretty easy. Joel Jr. planned to have his mum send him a text message to prove he was in Baton Rouge when? 1, late Sunday. 2, late Saturday. 3, late Monday. Or 4, late Friday. This is so Chandler. Isn't it? Love you lots. Can you pick me up some soda? Joel Jr. Okay, sorry, I was reading it out like it was a question. Because it's going so slow.
Yeah.
It is. Because it's trying to work it out. It's trying to like pick up what's going on in chat, and there's clearly a problem.
YouTube may have changed their API.
Yeah,
Or they're
and
just having issues.
well, maybe because apparently the other day also, didn't you guys all have trouble just even watching things and uploading things and streaming? I wasn't streaming the other day.
YouTube has had issues with chat recently, so it would not surprise me.
But couldn't you guys just not even stream the other day?
Oh
Sorry, I'll just read this out. Sorry, I'll just read this out. Chopper Joel was looking super handsome today in a dark suit with what tie? Shiny grey spotted, that's 1. 2, navy blue pinstripe. 3, blood red. And 4, black. Chopper Joel was looking super handsome today in a dark suit with what tie? 1, shiny grey spotted. 2, navy blue pinstripe. 3, blood red. And 4, black. He's so handsome. What a cute guy he is.
He's a good looking boy.
He's a good looking boy. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, Baker had some issue, I think, with the chat, or people like weren't able to watch it, or it would like freeze a bunch.
Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't the only one. I'm sure there was.
No, there's a lot.
If he was, then tons of people were. Or unless it was Europe and not the US. if it was like contained to a certain
No, I think it was all
geography.
over.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to.
No.
It was it's on a timer. But yeah, I wonder. YouTube doesn't realize when it messes things around, it messes like it has a domino effect.
I know. Wonder if it's even gonna.
Oh, it did it.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, I'm amazed. Hey, hang on. You know what that means?
Wow, Christine,
Da, 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 da.
you did great.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Yay! Yay! Well, that's a nice surprise. Shut up, Bobby. He's not handsome. He looks like Rat Boy. Oh, yay! Oh, okay, so Bobby, hang on. What did you say? Fuck this. Oh, sorry, distant. Fuck this question. I've been listening. Yeah, well, if you know the deal. There's always an observation question, and it's usually the last one, right? So you can't just listen. You've got to look as well, all right? YouTube has been a jank for the last couple of months. Well, it does that. It does all sorts of weird things, and it it messes around with all sorts of things, including bloody algorithms. We won't talk about that right now. Anyway, yay! I'm bronzed. I'm bronzed. That'll be Umbron's first time winning. Joel Guy. Congratulations, Joel Guy murderizing Meme Copium. No, Joel, you rat, you rat. I love it. It worked. Christine came second. Yay, Christine! Round of applause. Golf clap. And who we got third? Half Irish came third. Half Irish. You've always got a place at least.
Yeah.
And we have Distant, and we have Dali, and we have Bobby, and we have Nikki. Yay! I really didn't think that was going to work.
Me neither.
I was like, if it can't get the answers to the questions, then how could it possibly get the winners? Like,
I know.
How's that going to work? So that is a nice surprise. Wonderful. All right,
Definitely.
that's wonderful. Now, we did stream at a really late time compared to usual, and I know it's dinner time for a lot of people. So, yeah, we've got light on chat today. That's cool. No worries. Too bad for them. They missed out on the murder notes.
Yep.
They were great. But what I might do, just because I love everybody and I want to share, is I actually have some, what do you call it? Some pickies of those pieces of evidence.
Oh, the notes.
Yeah, the notes. So I might chuck them into that folder in Discord, because
Oh, and
why
maybe
not?
do the answers.
Why not
too?
enjoy them?
Post the answers since we
Oh.
didn't see.
Oh, you didn't see the answers. Of course you didn't see the answers.
Yeah.
So you don't actually know what was right and wrong.
Yeah.
Duh.
No,
Okay, right. That would be smart, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Okay. Yeah. I can do the answers. Hello, Jean. How's it going? Hi. How Aussie pickies. Don't you guys say pickies?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Never
Okay.
heard of it.
Oh yeah, what color was his tie? It was silver spotted.
Oh, was
The
it? Okay.
grey, shiny grey spotted. Yeah, cool. Any other questions about what the answers were before we go?
I know.
It was pistachio Ben and Jerry's.
Hmm.
You probably knew that one. Yeah. Anything else that is really on your mind, like you're dying to know?
Yeah.
Let me know. But yeah, basically, hang on, let me just check. I'm so pleased that you guys got to see that. I'm just so pleased. I was like,
Me too.
yay. Me too. I will be putting that up into Discord. Happy November, everybody. Oh my God, it's November. Oh my God, November. Yes, I'll be putting it up into the Discord. And here is the link, not to Discord, obviously, but to, where is it? As per usual, I never have it ready. I just never, ever, ever have it ready. Ah, here we go. There we go. Consider becoming a member of Making Law Simple Network for great member-only content and access to the Discord. There it is, Making Law Simple Network /membership. There it is. David is here again. David, you didn't do the quiz. Have you given up on the quiz? Please don't give up on the quiz. It's worth it, right? You'll get somewhere with it one day. I promise. Right?
Absolutely.
You will. Okay, so yes, Making Law Simple Network. Go over to David's channel, and even if you don't become a member straight away, you can always just watch his channel. It's a fantastic channel. There's so much great stuff there. And he is actually, in fact, I don't know if I've got a link to it. It'd be cool if someone could find a link to it, but he's doing a bit of an analysis of one of the testimonies in the Zachariah Anderson case. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
tomorrow.
I believe 3 or 6 Eastern, I believe.
Yes. It's one of the ones, I think, if I remember correctly, made me extremely grumpy. A lot of those witnesses made me extremely grumpy, but I think that one in particular made me extremely grumpy. And also,
Drop a grumpy.
Yeah, no, not drop a grumpy. That's gross. But definitely, it was a nasty moment for excited for Hella. It was a hella grumpy moment. And yes, he's going to be covering that tomorrow. And everyone should check it out. Speaking of Zachariah Anderson, he has a brand new merch store. Everyone should get on there and buy up big in time for the holidays, because there's lots of brand new stuff on there, and it's all new, and it's really good for buying presents for people. And if you buy the presents for people, hopefully you'll get the stuff in time for Christmas, and it goes to a wonderful cause, which is getting Zachariah out of prison, hopefully. That would be wonderful. So hang on, where's my link to that? Where's my link to that? Ah, there we go. There we go. Bye, Jean. Thank you for popping by, Jean. There we go. All right. Yeah. Get on there and buy up big. Get yourself some fun stuff. Get some for your friends and support the cause. Give to the Give, Stand, Go. And just share the word around, because this man did not get a fair trial. He deserves an appeal. He deserves a retrial. He deserves all the help that he can get. So do whatever you can, everybody. Yeah, and thank you, Half Irish. He's got a bit of a cool new logo. But if you've bought things before from his merch store, now's a chance to buy more things, because there's new things there. So that's the point. Yay. Okay, that's about enough for today. Only one last thing I want to say, and that is hang on.
As long as we don't look desperate. We want them to think we'll take their help, but we don't need it.
It's just hard to accept that it's really come to begging.
Sometimes it's the only way to stay in the game.
Please tell your friends about this show.
Thank you.
That, because it's so cute. Thank you, David, for that. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming
All right.
along.
See you
See you
guys.
all soon.
Bye.
Bye.